Stop letting the world steal your peace before your eyes are even fully open. Today, we are reclaiming the first hour of your life, the hour that decides whether you will simply survive the day or truly conquer it. If you are ready to stop being a passenger in your own mind, listen closely to what follows and commit to this transformation starting tomorrow morning. The silence of the soul. Fawn 1. Wake up without touching your phone. The sun hasn't quite broken the horizon when the first battle of the day begins. It's a quiet battle, fought in the space between your pillow and the nightstand. For years, your hand has moved instinctively like a magnet drawn to steel, reaching for that glowing rectangle of glass and silicon. But not today. Today, you choose the silence of the soul. When you reach for your phone the moment you wake, you are surrendering your sovereignty. You are inviting the anxieties of the entire world, the emails from demanding bosses, the curated lives of strangers, the chaotic headlines of a planet in turmoil, into the sacred sanctuary of your morning mind. Your brain is in a delicate state when it first emerges from sleep, transitioning from theta waves to alpha waves. It is suggestible, creative, and raw. By bypassing the digital noise, you allow your own thoughts to be the first things you hear. Think of your mind as a pristine lake at dawn. The water is perfectly still, reflecting the fading stars. Every notification you check is a heavy stone thrown into that lake, creating ripples of stress and comparison that will last for hours. By choosing to leave the phone face down, you keep the water still. You give yourself the gift of a clean slate. You remind yourself that you are a human being before you are a consumer or an employee. This act of digital fasting is the ultimate declaration of self-worth. You are saying, "My peace is more important than your pings." The elixir of life. 2. Drink a glass of water. After the long, dark journey of the night, your body is a parched landscape. While you slept, your systems were hard at work, repairing tissues and processing the toxins of the previous day, consuming your internal reservoirs in the process. To start your day without hydration is like trying to start an engine without oil. It grinds, it protests, and eventually it overheats. As you walk to the kitchen, feel the cool floor beneath your feet. Pour a glass of water, pure, clear, and life-giving. Watch the bubbles rise and settle. As you take that first sip, imagine the liquid traveling through your system, waking up your cells, thinning your blood, and sparking your metabolism into a gentle flame. This isn't just a physical necessity, it is a ritual of renewal. You are washing away the remnants of yesterday's fatigue. You are telling your body that you care for its basic needs. In this simple glass of water there is a promise to sustain yourself, to be fluid like the stream, and to remain clear-headed throughout the challenges ahead. Let the coolness ground you in the present moment. The breath of presence. 3. Take a deep breath for 1 minute. Now, find a place to stand or sit tall. Close your eyes. For 60 seconds, the world ceases to exist. There is only the air, and there is only you. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your chest and belly expand like a sail catching a morning breeze. Hold it for a heartbeat, feeling the fullness of life within you. Then, exhale slowly, letting go of every tension, every lingering shadow of a dream, and every what-if about the future. We spend most of our lives breathing shallowly, barely sipping at the atmosphere, trapped in a physiological state of low-level panic. When you breathe deeply for 1 minute, you are manually overriding your nervous system. You are moving from the fight or flight of the sympathetic system to the rest and digest of the parasympathetic system. This is the bridge between the internal and the external. Each breath is an anchor. If your mind starts to race toward the tasks of the day, use the breath to pull it back. In, out, in, out. You are learning that you have a center of gravity that no storm can move. You are proving that you have the power to control your internal state regardless of external circumstances. This minute is your sanctuary, the order of the temple. 4. Make your bed. It seems like such a small thing, pulling up the sheets, smoothing the duvet, fluffing the pillows. But the state of your bed is a reflection of the state of your mind. By making your bed, you are performing your first act of discipline for the day. You are taking a chaotic environment and imposing order upon it. You are creating a visual anchor of success. Admiral William H. McRaven famously said that if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. He was right. It gives you a small sense of pride, and it encourages you to do another task, and another, and another. By the end of the day, that one completed task will have turned into many completed tasks. Furthermore, making your bed is an act of kindness for your future self. When you return this evening, exhausted from the trials of the world, you won't be greeted by a mess that reminds you of your morning rush. Instead, you will be greeted by a peaceful, ordered space that invites you to rest. It is a signal that you respect your environment and, by extension, yourself. The light of awareness 5. Open the window and let the light in. Walk to the window and draw back the curtains. Feel the weight of the fabric and the click of the latch. As you push the glass open, let the fresh air rush in to replace the stale atmosphere of the night. But more importantly, let the light in. Our bodies are governed by ancient rhythms, tied to the rising and setting of the sun. When natural light hits your retinas, it sends a powerful signal to the suprachiasmatic nucleus in your brain, telling it to stop producing melatonin and start producing cortisol and serotonin. It is a biological on switch. Beyond the biology, there is the symbolism. Darkness is the realm of the unknown and the stagnant. Light is the realm of clarity and growth. By opening the window, you are inviting the world to witness your presence. You are connecting your personal space with the vastness of the outdoors. You are letting the birdsong and the rustle of leaves remind you that you are part of a living, breathing ecosystem. You are no longer hidden. You are awake. The seed of joy 6. Think of something good for the day. Before the to-do list begins to scream for your attention, pause to plant a seed of positivity. Scan your day, not for the chores, but for the treasures. It could be something as grand as a meeting with an old friend, or as simple as the first sip of hot coffee, the walk to the park, or the book you're reading before bed. The human brain has a natural negativity bias. We are evolved to look for threats. If we don't consciously direct our focus toward the good, we will instinctively dwell on the bad. By identifying one good thing before the day begins, you are priming your brain to look for more beauty. You are setting a filter on your perception. When the inevitable frustrations of the day arise, the traffic jam, the spilled ink, the rude comment, you will have this good thing as a counterbalance. It acts as a North Star, a reminder that no matter how difficult the journey, there is a destination worth reaching. It is an act of optimism, and optimism is the ultimate fuel for productivity. The power of the 1-7. Write down your main priority. Ambition can be a trap. We often start our days with 20 different tasks, scattering our energy like buckshot and hitting nothing with force. Today, you will be a sniper. Take a pen and a piece of paper, avoid the digital screens if you can, and write down the one thing that, if completed, would make today a success. This is your frog, the most important task that you are likely to procrastinate on. By defining it clearly, you strip away the fog of indecision. You create a contract with yourself. When the mid-morning slump hits or the afternoon distractions arrive, you will look at that piece of paper and remember your mission. Everything else is secondary. Everything else is bonus. This focus creates a sense of momentum that is unstoppable. Productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters. When you know your priority, you move with a different kind of confidence. You aren't just busy, you are purposeful. The Temple's Awakening 8. Stretch your body. Your body has been folded and still for hours. Now it needs to expand. Reach your arms toward the ceiling as if trying to touch the sky. Feel the pull in your ribs, the lengthening of your spine. Fold forward and let your head hang heavy, feeling the tension drain out of your neck and shoulders. Stretching is the physical manifestation of flexibility. If the body is stiff, the mind often follows. By moving your joints and lengthening your muscles, you are increasing blood flow to your brain and releasing endorphins. You are telling your physical form that it is time to move, to act, and to explore. Listen to the cracks and pops of your bones. They are the sounds of a machine coming back online. Feel the strength in your legs as you stand back up. You are inhabiting your skin. You are preparing your vessel for the physical demands of the day. ensuring that you move through the world with grace rather than friction. The echo of wisdom. Read an inspiring quote. Reach for a book, a card, or a journal. Read the words of someone who walked this earth before you, a philosopher, a poet, a leader, or a saint. Let their wisdom ring through the corridors of your mind like a bell. We often think our struggles are unique to us, but the human condition is a shared story. For every fear you have, someone has written a remedy. For every doubt, someone has found a reason for courage. By reading an inspiring quote, you are standing on the shoulders of giants. You are injecting a dose of high-quality thought into your consciousness. Let the words sit with you. Don't just read them, feel them. Let them provide the perspective you need to handle the small-mindedness of the world. A single sentence can be a shield against a day's worth of negativity. It reminds you of your potential and the higher virtues you wish to embody. The sacred intention. 10. Say a prayer or set an intention for the day. Finally, bring your hands together or place them over your heart. This is the moment where the physical meets the spiritual. Whether you speak to a higher power or to the depths of your own subconscious, vocalize your intent. May I be patient today. May I be a source of light for those I encounter. May I have the strength to face my fears. I am capable, I am focused, and I am kind. This is the final seal on your morning ritual. It is the rudder that steers the ship. Without an intention, you are a leaf in the wind, blown about by the moods of others and the accidents of fate. With an intention, you are the wind itself. You have defined the character you will play in the drama of the day. You have aligned your actions with your values. As you step out of this hour and into the rush of the world, carry this stillness with you. You have already won the most important battle. You have conquered yourself. You have built a fortress of habits that will protect you, sustain you, and elevate you. Go forth now, not as someone who is being lived by the day, but as someone who is truly living it. The world is waiting for the version of you that woke up this morning. If you love this story and want to hear more like it, please hit that subscribe button. It truly means the world to us and helps us grow. And hey, while you're at it, let's aim for 50 likes on this video. Help us smash that goal.